Ever had a woman you like completely ignore you? You text her, wait for her reply, but all you get is silence. You see her online, she's posting, but she's not replying to you. Feels terrible, doesn't it? You start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? Was I too eager? You even start replaying every conversation in your head. But I'm here to tell you this. Stop. Her ignoring you is not about you, it's about her. And guess what? We're going to use this situation to your advantage. In this guide, we'll explore the Stoic approach to taking back your power. By the end, you'll know exactly how to flip the script when she ignores you and come out stronger than ever. Here's the hard truth. Women test you. They test you by ignoring you, by seeing how you'll react when they go silent. This is no accident. If you react emotionally, they win. If you stay cool, confident, and unfazed, you win. Today, I'm going to show you how to take control when a woman ignores you, not by playing games, but by becoming the most unshakable, self-controlled version of yourself. Think of this as the ultimate guide to handling rejection like a Stoic king. Why she's ignoring you and why it doesn't matter. Let's get one thing very clear. When a woman decides to ignore you, it often feels like a direct attack on your confidence, on who you are. You start questioning every move, replaying every message, thinking, what did I do wrong? But here's the kicker. It's usually not about you at all. In the world of modern dating, there are layers of mind games, hidden agendas, and subtle power dynamics at play. People, especially in dating, are constantly looking for validation and control over the other person's emotions. Maybe she's trying to see how much you care by ignoring you. Maybe she's testing how far she can push you to see how you'll react. Perhaps she's genuinely busy, caught up with work, friends, or her own life. Or maybe she's just not as into you as you thought. But here's the game-changing truth. None of these reasons actually matter. What matters, what really matters, is how you choose to respond to her silence. If you're sitting around, waiting, checking your phone every 5 minutes, wondering why she hasn't replied, you're handing her all the power. You're giving her control over your emotions, your day, and your sense of self-worth. And that's exactly what you don't want to do. This is where Stoicism becomes your secret weapon. Stoic philosophy teaches us one critical lesson. We can't control what others do, but we can always, without exception, control how we react to it. When she ignores you, don't fall into the trap of overthinking. Don't spiral into self-doubt or desperation. Understand that this isn't a reflection of your worth, but an opportunity to showcase your resilience. By maintaining composure, focusing on your own growth, and refusing to let her silence define your value, you reclaim the power that was always yours. You don't need to chase or beg for attention. Instead, channel your energy into things that matter, your goals, your passions, and the things that make you truly fulfilled. The Stoic approach reminds us to stay grounded, unshaken by external circumstances. When you embody this mindset, you not only regain control, you become someone who commands respect and admiration. So, let her silence be her move. Your move? Stay strong, stay stoic, and thrive. Self-doubt is a trap. Instead, recognize that her actions are beyond your control and focus on the one thing you have full power over, your response. Control what you can. So, what do you do when a woman ignores you? First, understand this. In Stoicism, there's a clear distinction between things you can control and things you can't. You can't control if she responds, but you can control how you respond. When she ignores you, don't chase. Instead, do nothing. That's right, nothing. This isn't about ignoring her out of spite. It's about understanding that you are unshaken by her lack of response. By doing nothing, you take the power back. You demonstrate that her behavior doesn't affect your mood, your actions, or your confidence. When she goes silent, it might feel like you've lost control, but this is where your Stoic power begins. You can control your emotional response, which is the only thing that truly matters. A lot of guys feel desperate in this situation. They double text or, worse, Send an angry message asking why she's not replying. This is the opposite of what Stoicism teaches us. Stoicism is about maintaining your composure and strength. No matter what happens, it's about holding on to your dignity and showing her that you don't need her validation. When you show her you're unaffected, she starts to wonder why. She'll begin to see you as different from the rest. Here's what to do instead. Let's say you've been texting her, and suddenly, she ghosts you. You're tempted to send another text, follow up, or ask what's going on. Don't. Let her silence speak for itself. If she wants to ignore you, fine. You have your own life to live. When you don't respond to her silence with more neediness, you show her that you're different. You show her that you're a man in control of his emotions. Think about a situation where you've been ghosted after an amazing conversation or date, and suddenly nothing. Most guys would panic, thinking, what did I do wrong? They'd try to win her back by sending another message, trying to regain her attention. But what if, instead, you did nothing? What if, instead of chasing after her, you focused on yourself, went to the gym, worked on your goals, and simply ignored her silence? Her silence wouldn't just drive her crazy with curiosity. It would also build your self-confidence. By doing nothing, you actually regain all the power. And if she doesn't reach back out, so what? You've already moved on and improved yourself in the process. Actionable step 1. Shift the focus back to you. Here's your first actionable step, and it's one of the most important things you can do. Instead of obsessing over her silence, redirect every ounce of that attention and energy back toward yourself. Her ignoring you is not a reason to spiral. It's a chance, a golden opportunity, to make improvements in your own life and level up in ways that matter. This is the time to invest in yourself. Strengthen your mind, body, and goals. What does this actually look like? Hit the gym. Get serious about your fitness. Build a strong, confident version of yourself that commands respect. Work on your goals, whether it's advancing your career, developing a skill, or pursuing a passion. Put your focus on what matters most to you. Develop your mindset. Read, meditate, or practice Stoic principles to cultivate inner peace and strength. By channeling your energy into self-improvement, you shift the narrative. Instead of being the guy who waits around for her response, you become the man who prioritizes his growth and well-being. Why this works? When you focus on yourself, you not only regain control of your emotions, you also create a life that attracts others naturally. Women are drawn to men who are confident, self-sufficient, and unwavering in their sense of self-worth. By taking this Stoic approach, you're not just responding to her silence, you're transforming it into an opportunity to become your best self. So, the next time she ignores you, remember, the power was always yours. Now, use it. Those personal or professional goals you've been putting off, this is the time to tackle them. Whether it's mastering a new skill or launching a project you're passionate about, dive in. Reignite your hobbies, the things that light you up inside. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and value you for who you are. The more you invest in your growth, the more you'll see that her ignoring you is insignificant in the grand scheme of things. In fact, the more you make yourself your number one priority, the more attractive you naturally become, not just to her, but to anyone. Why prioritizing yourself works. Women don't gravitate toward men who chase them with desperation. Instead, they're drawn to men who are locked in on their own mission, purpose, and path. Think about a time in your life when you were completely engrossed in pursuing your goals. Maybe you were hitting the gym regularly, seeing real progress in your fitness journey. Or perhaps you were knee-deep in building a business, putting in long hours, making sacrifices, and watching your dreams start to come to life. Or maybe you were mastering a new skill and improving every day. During these moments, texting back and forth or waiting for replies wasn't even on your mind. You were so focused on becoming the best version of yourself that everything else became secondary. That's the energy you need. That's the mindset you need to bring to every relationship and interaction. When you prioritize yourself, your goals, and your happiness, people can sense it. And guess what? they'll naturally be drawn to you, including her. She'll wonder what's changed, why you're not reacting, and why you're suddenly even more attractive. And all of this happens because you made yourself the focus. Step 2, use reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. You've probably heard about it in the dating world. While it's often misused, it can be incredibly powerful when applied correctly. When she ignores you, don't chase. Ignore her back. But here's the twist. Ignore her in a way that shows you're unaffected, not bitter. This isn't about playing games. It's about demonstrating strength. The moment you stop seeking her validation, the moment you show that her silence has no power over you, she starts to wonder why. This is key. When you stop giving her the attention she expects, you shift the entire dynamic. Puts you back in the driver's seat, not by being manipulative, but by showing that you're not controlled by your emotions or her actions. How to execute this? It's not about who texts first. It's about who keeps control. Imagine this: you've texted her a few times, and she hasn't responded. You're tempted to send another text, or worse, ask her why she's ignoring you. Don't. Instead of double texting or getting emotional, do nothing. Let it go. Live your life without giving her any more energy. Post pictures of yourself out with friends, hitting the gym, or working on your goals. But don't reach out to her. Soon, she'll start to wonder, why isn't he chasing? This isn't about being manipulative. It's about shifting your focus back to yourself. When you show that her silence doesn't impact your confidence, mood, or progress, she'll see you in a different light. Why this approach works? By ignoring her back and focusing on your own growth, you regain your power. You're not playing by her rules anymore. You're living for yourself. This shift not only boosts your confidence, but also makes you more attractive. You become the man who's in control, who doesn't let anyone dictate his emotions. And whether or not she responds, you've already won because you've prioritized your goals, strengthened your mindset, and become the best version of yourself. So, when she ignores you, remember, the real power lies in focusing on you. Did I lose him? Is he talking to someone else? Has he moved on? These are the questions that will eventually run through her mind when she reaches out to you, and she will respond calmly, with little emotional investment. Don't bring up her silence, and don't ask why she ignored you. Simply respond as if nothing happened. By doing this, you've shifted the power dynamic entirely in your favor. Without even lifting a finger, you haven't reacted to her bait, and that makes you appear confident, strong, and, most importantly, emotionally in control. That's the power of reverse psychology. Number 3, stay calm and unbothered. One of the biggest mistakes men make when a woman ignores them is losing their cool. They start feeling anxious, frustrated, or even angry. Let me tell you, this is exactly what you need to avoid. When you lose your composure, you hand over all the power to her. She can sense your emotional instability, and that gives her control. The Stoic response to this situation is crystal clear. Stay calm, stay composed, and don't let anything shake you, no matter what she's doing. Your mindset needs to be that of a person who is grounded, centered, and emotionally untouchable. This isn't about pretending you don't care. It's about genuinely not letting her actions dictate your emotional state. When you master this level of emotional control, not only will you feel better, but you'll also become far more attractive. People, especially women, are naturally drawn to those who exude calm confidence. Those who aren't easily rattled by the minor disruptions life throws at them radiate an irresistible power. In the long run, calmness equals power, and power is magnetic. What to do when she ignores you? The next time she ignores you, resist the urge to react emotionally or impulsively. Instead, take a deep breath, step back, and remind yourself of this. Her actions do not define your value or worth as a person. You are the one who decides how you feel, not her. Instead of stressing or replaying every conversation in your head, choose an activity that strengthens your sense of calm. Go for a long run to release any pent-up frustration. Blast some music that makes you feel unstoppable. Dive into a project that's been demanding your attention and lose yourself in productive work. What's happening here is simple. You're taking control of the situation by shifting focus away from her and back onto yourself. In doing so, you maintain your emotional power. You show her that you're not at the mercy of her responses. And more importantly, you reinforce to yourself that you are in control of your own emotional experience. That kind of control is magnetic. When the power shifts, when she sees that you haven't been affected by her ignoring you, she'll start to question why she doesn't have the effect she expected on you. She'll wonder, why isn't he reacting? Has he moved on? This is when the power shifts. The key here is that you've chosen to focus on yourself, your growth, and your well-being rather than letting her actions disrupt your peace. This not only makes you more attractive, but also reinforces your own emotional strength. So, the next time she ignores you, remember this: you are in control, not her. Here's the ultimate Stoic move: detach from the outcome. Whether she responds or not, whether she likes you or not, your peace remains intact. This is true power. When you stop caring about the outcome, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of dating. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care about her. It means you care more about your own well-being than whether or not she gives you attention. This mindset shift is crucial if you want to take back control in any relationship. When you detach, you stop placing your happiness and self-worth in someone else's hands. You reclaim ownership of your emotions and your life. The truth is, when you detach, you no longer worry about what she's thinking, what she's doing, or why she's not responding. You become calm, collected, and in control of yourself. Women, or anyone, for that matter, are naturally drawn to people who aren't desperately seeking validation. Detaching from the outcome shows that you respect yourself enough to walk away from any situation that doesn't serve you. You stop feeling needy or anxious, and in doing so, you become someone she respects and is more likely to chase. The power of letting go. Think about a situation where you were overly attached to the outcome, whether it was a job interview, a date, or a text. The more you worried about how things would turn out, the more anxious you became. Your mind raced, replaying scenarios and imagining the worst possible outcome. Now, imagine letting go of all that noise. Picture yourself being okay with any outcome, knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be fine. This is the essence of Stoic detachment. It's about embracing the mindset that whatever happens is meant to happen, and your peace is not dependent on the actions or opinions of others. When you can truly detach from whether she responds or not, you become free. You no longer feel the need to chase, seek, or validate yourself through her actions. And when you're free, you become incredibly attractive. Freedom from outcome shows confidence, and confidence draws people in. It's about showing the world, and yourself, that your happiness doesn't rely on external validation but on internal stability and control. Flipping the script. Here's the bottom line. When a woman ignores you, most guys panic. They chase, they overthink, and they lose control. But not you, not after today. You now have the tools, the mindset, and the knowledge to flip the script when she ignores you. That's your opportunity to show that you're different, that you're unshaken. You don't react emotionally. Instead, you take control. You're calm, confident, and in command of your emotions. And guess what? That makes you not only more attractive, but also more powerful in every aspect of your life. Think about it. How many men do you know who let their emotions control them? How many of them spiral the moment they're ignored? You're not going to be that guy. Be the man who stands out. You're going to be the man who remains composed when others crumble. The man who doesn't need external validation to feel worthy. The man who prioritizes his own peace and well-being above all else. When you embody this mindset, everything changes. You stop chasing, and instead, you attract. You stop overthinking, and instead, you act with purpose. You stop reacting to her actions, and instead, you take control of your own life. That's the power of Stoic detachment. So, when she ignores you, let it be her move. Your move? Focus on yourself. Stay calm, and remain free from the outcome. In doing so, you'll not only gain her respect but also build a foundation of emotional strength that will serve you in every area of life. Stay composed. Focus on yourself. Let go of the need for validation. This isn't just about handling a woman ignoring you. It's about mastering your life. When you master your emotions, you're no longer a slave to others' opinions, actions, or decisions. You're free. And that freedom is magnetic. Women notice it. People respect it. Most importantly, you feel it. From this moment on, don't just play the dating game, master it. Be the man in control. Always, when faced with silence or rejection, it's easy to spiral into self-doubt, overthinking, and emotional reactions. However, the Stoic approach reminds us that we cannot control the actions of others, only our response to them. Instead of seeking validation or overanalyzing, focus on detachment, letting go of the need for a specific outcome. This shift in mindset empowers you to reclaim control over your emotions and actions. In today's world, this means prioritizing self-growth and inner peace, whether it's through pursuing personal goals, hitting the gym, or diving into a passion project. Redirecting your energy away from external validation and back toward yourself transforms how you approach challenges. By staying calm, confident, and unshaken, you not only build emotional resilience but also naturally attract respect and admiration. The key is to remain composed, avoid impulsive reactions, and demonstrate through your actions that your happiness doesn't rely on someone else's attention. This isn't about playing games. It's about living authentically and prioritizing your well-being. When you focus on your own growth and let go of dependency on others, you not only thrive emotionally but also set a powerful example for others to follow. This is the essence of mastering your life. Thanks for watching my videos. If you are looking to grow in life, don't forget to show some love by clicking the like button and subscribing. This supports the channel and allows me to continue creating content for you. Leave your thoughts or comments below. Feel free to express yourself and stay positive. See you next time.